So in Psalm 22 verses 1 up to 2 and on verse 8, ito yung pagkakataon na David was so honest with what he is experiencing. Paramdam niya, hindi siya pinapakinggan ni Lord, hindi siya naririnig ni Lord. Pero nung verse 8, kung ikaw ay merong pagkatakot sa Panginoon, allow the Lord to do His thing in your life. And also, sabi nga doon, you are delighted in Him. But so, how many of us, how many times in our life na hindi natin nare-recognize that when the Lord is doing something in our life, sometimes the Lord is just wanting us to become honest with what we are experiencing, with what we are feeling. Kung ano yung nararamdaman natin, kung ano yung nararanasan natin, kung ano yung emotions na meron tayo, let us be honest with the Lord. At higit sa lahat, let us name kung ano yung nararamdaman natin. Let us name what is the source of why we are experiencing this, ano yung situation na meron tayo. Kasi alam naman na ni Lord from the first place kung ano yung pinagdadaanan natin. Tama ba? Kasi the Lord cares for us. He careth for you. Casting all your cares upon Him, for He careth for you. This would be the moment na kapag hindi kasi natin inilalagay yung sarili natin to reflect on what God is doing in our life, hindi tayo nagiging honest sa gusto niyang ipagawa sa atin, doon sa gusto niyang sabihin sa atin. Minsan, hinahayaan lang natin na yung sarili lang natin yung nagpa-process. Pero alam niyo, alam mo, yan, identifying what is really happening and naming what you truly feel. Yung worriness natin, yung weariness natin, lahat ng mga bagay na ito mapapalitan into worship. So gusto mo mapalitan into worship, then just be honest with the Lord. Identify what is really happening. Do not ever defer, delay, or even distract. Mag-shift ka sa iba para lang hindi ma-face itong bagay na ito. Don't ever defer, delay, or even distract yourself when we face the Lord. Kung ano yung dapat na i-face natin with the Lord, ano yung dapat i-deal natin with the Lord, let us be honest with it sa ating Panginoon. You don't have to say it to anyone or to everyone. If there are trusted people that will lead you back to the Lord, go on. Pero higit sa lahat, you don't have to say everything. Just say it to the Lord. Be honest with the Lord. Kasi doon nag-i-start yung pagkilos ng Panginoon. And maybe right now, the Lord is shaking things in your life. Alam mo na tinuro lang din ni Lord on Psalm 55 verse 22 to 23. You can look it up. Minsan kasi, there are times na nilalagay natin yung confidence natin sa tao, sa people na mahalaga siguro sa atin, events in our life. Pero alam niyo, mas nagiging malakas pa yung boses nila kaysa doon sa boses ng Panginoon. Yung emotions natin, mas malakas kaysa sa Panginoon. So, when shaking happens, always remember na yung shakings, hindi ikaw ang talagang sinishake. Ang sinishake ni Lord, yung mga bagay na aalisin niya or aayusin niya sa buhay mo. Okay, ulit. When the Lord is giving you shaking, hindi ikaw yung sinishake. Ang sinishake niya yung mga bagay na either aalisin niya or aayusin niya sa buhay mo. So all of those things are beyond your control. And what you have is your heart that is steady with the Lord, constant with the Lord. So, yeah, mahirap ang buhay, hindi palaging masaya, hindi palaging okay. But always remember na ang gusto ng Panginoon sa atin is just to depend on Him, to delight in Him. So when shake happens, it's either God is removing things na hindi niya kalooban sa iyo, or fixing things in your life na kalooban niya sa iyo, pero either nire-ready ka niya or nire-ready niya itong bagay na ito. Either way, the Lord wanted the best for you. He has the best thoughts for you. problem is we delay because we doubt. So when shaking happens, have faith more sa ating Panginoon. Kapit lang sa Panginoon. Yun lang. God bless.